Hey guys, how's it going?
Thank you.
Okay, so look, there is the old CCP communist logo, and then right there is Taiwan's flag. Very cool.
Hello everyone. Oh, can we turn off the fake echo? Yeah. We can go a bit quieter. That's extremely loud.
Make it as loud as possible, come on.
Yeah, within reason. Yeah? Okay. What do we want? Free all political prisoners. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
My name's Ben. I've been asked to help and host a demonstration by the Friends from the Hong Kong Labour Rights Monitor. I'm a Unison activist. I work just up the road, and I'm a socialist activist in Workers' Liberty and the Workers Against the CCP campaign. And we're here today because the leaders of the Hong Kong Alliance in support of patriotic democratic movements of China are facing up to 10 years in prison just for organising protests and standing for democracy. The Hong Kong Alliance was set up in 1989 to support the democracy the democracy movement that was exploding that year in mainland China. And since the massacre at Tiananmen Square, it's organised to uphold the movement's fight for democracy and to demand accountability for the regime's killings. Now it's been forced to disband. Its leaders, including veteran trade union organiser Cheuk and human rights barrister Chow Tung, are facing up to 10 years of imprisonment for, quote, inciting subversion of state power. 10 years in prison for organising protests that are critical of the state. And both Chow and Li have already been in prison for more than 4 years. And we've organised this protest initially as their trial was due to start on Tuesday on the 11th. It's now been postponed yet again, holding them in limbo, but we're determined to keep up the pressure in solidarity with our friends and our comrades until every single political prisoner in Hong Kong and China are free. So when I chant, Li Cheuk, Chow Tung, you chant, let him go, let her go. Li Cheuk,
Let him go!
Li Cheuk,
Let him go!
Li Cheuk,
Let him go!
Chow Tung,
Let her go!
Chow Tung,
Let her go!
Chow Tung,
Let her go!
Li Cheuk,
Let him go!
Li Cheuk,
Let him go!
Chow Tung,
Let her go!
Chow Tung.
Let her go!
We've got a few speakers here today, and it gives me pleasure to introduce our first, who is John McDonnell, the Labour MP for Hayes and Harlington and a long-time supporter of these international solidarity campaigns. John.
Let me just explain why I'm here. My friend Carol Man Yi, some of you will have heard of. I met her. I'm a member of Unite. I have Heathrow Airport in my constituency. And so I work with Unite and the representatives across the union in the aviation sector, and in particular with cabin crew and others. And I first met Carol when she organised a series of strikes and disputes and became the voice of many members of Unite in Hong Kong. And she did that incredibly bravely. And then she was one of those founders of the Labour Party in Hong Kong, and again became active in the democracy movement. And she became a friend. I've spoke on various platforms with her online. And then she was arrested. She served 4 years and 10 months. She was released early this year. And I'm here because I'm fearful for their safety in the future. Because she's one of those people that will always speak out on behalf of others. She'll always seek to represent working class people, and she'll always demand that their human rights are respected. Carol introduced me to Li Cheuk. she was the secretary, she was the chair of the Confederation of Trade Unions in Hong Kong, and she introduced me to him. He became the general secretary. And he did exactly the same as her. It was about representing working people. It was about making sure that they had basic employment rights. And yes, he participated in the campaign for basic democratic rights as well. Well, whilst Carol is out, and I fear for their safety still, he remains inside. And this continuous postponement of the trial means he's held in, basically, I believe, in humanitarian conditions. Him and his family, they can never be sure when he'll ever be released, what sentence he'll get if he gets one. And that separation from his own family and from the rest of society is part of the cruel human rights abuse that he's endured. Now, when we heard that his trial was coming up, we thought we'd mobilize and at least put pressure to ensure that there was some semblance of fairness in that trial. Now it's been postponed again. We know what their strategy is. It's to make an example of him, so that others don't come forward, just to represent working class people through the trade union movement, but also to demand some basic democratic rights. So that's why it's important we're here, and that's why I'm here. It's a simple demand, isn't it? All we want is freedom, and all we want is basic human rights and democratic rights. It's not a lot to ask, is it? We're not asking for the earth. But I just say this. I'll be raising the issue again in Parliament, as I have done on a number of occasions in the recent years. We'll be putting down motions in Parliament, and we'll be urging our own government now to start raising these cases again, put more pressure on. And I have to say this, trade agreements shouldn't override our commitment to human rights. They shouldn't override especially a Labour government's commitment to protect fellow socialists and trade unionists as well. So we'll be urging this government now to stand firm, raise these cases, demand justice and demand their freedom. Because I say, I'm fearful for all of those who stand up for freedom still. But we can protect them by mobilising like this, by exposing what's going on, but also by demanding our own government now acts on their behalf. And Carol would say this, basically, she wants from us what she gave Cheuk, what they gave to so many workers in Hong Kong. Solidarity. That's why we're here. Solidarity. Solidarity to you all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, John, and for your continuing work. What do we want? Free all political prisoners. When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Free all political prisoners!
When do we want it?
Now!
So, we've chosen to lead this protest as trade unionists from both Hong Kong and Britain. First, as John said, in solidarity with our fellow trade unionists like Cheuk. And second, because more fundamentally we know that the right to organise, the right to free expression, the right to dissent, and yes, the freedom to challenge and subvert state power are as vital as oxygen to our movement, to the workers' movement, to the democratic movement. And since the national security law in Hong Kong, 219 independent trade unions have been forced to disband. Dissenting political parties and media have been closed. So I introduce next the former chief executive of the Hong Kong Confederation of Trade Unions and the current leader of the Hong Kong Labour Rights Monitor, Christopher Mung.
Today we gather here. We are not only standing in solidarity with Cheuk and Tung. We are also standing up for ourselves, because the political trial is not only about the two of them. It is a trial against every one of us who ever took part in this candlelight ritual. the Victoria Park candlelight vigil did not belong to Hong Kong Alliance. It belonged to all of us. Now Li Cheuk and Chow are being made to bear the burden of this unjust persecution on behalf of everyone who believes in conscience and justice. That's why we have to stand up to let them know they are not fighting alone. In court, the prosecution absurdly claims that chanting the slogan "End one-party dictatorship" is an illegal means. The charge against Hong Kong Alliance make it crystal clear that the national security law serves one purpose only: to preserve the rule of dictatorship and to silence any challenge from the people. We are here to oppose one-party dictatorship and one-party dictatorship. 結束一黨專政 and one-party dictatorship. 結束一黨專政 After more than 1,500 days behind bars, Li Cheuk and Chow remain steadfast. They refuse to bow to the oppression. They have sacrificed their freedom and endured the long separation from their loved ones. What they are protecting, all to defend the June 4 massacre, the truth of the June 4 massacre, the innocence of the students and citizens who died, and to make it clear that the pursuit of democracy is never a crime, never. In this long struggle, they have risked their own freedom to tell the world that no matter how hard the regime tries, by force, by censorship, by intimidation, the truth cannot be erased. We have to support them, to let them know they are not fighting alone. This Hong Kong Alliance case has demonstrated that the freedom of the Hong Kong people has collapsed completely. As a signatory of the Sino-British Joint Declaration, the British government must not be silent. We call on the UK Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, to take a clear stance, to speak out on this injustice, and to demand the immediate release of Li Cheuk and Chow. Around the world, the solidarity action have been taking place. Last week in Vancouver, Toronto, today here in London, tomorrow in Taiwan. I truly believe that our voice can cause the prison walls. Our comrades behind bars will know that we are still here with them. standing shoulder to shoulder, continuing this fight together. Release Chow Tung! Release Li Cheuk! Release all political prisoners! Let me recap my speech in Cantonese. 明，無論政權點樣打壓，無論強權點樣禁聲。
With that suppression of the trade unions, like the Federation that Chris and other friends led, we see the results. We see the results on the mainland as well, with the suppression of the right to organize at work, independent trade unions banned, strikes called a threat to the state, and the result is that corporations and state bureaucrats are profiting while workers are gagged. Inequality in China is now nearly as bad as America. These people claim to be socialist. Inequality is nearly as bad as America.
Worse.
But no matter how hard the CCP stamps with its jackboots, they can never completely stamp out the embers of working class struggle, which ignite over and over again. And just this year, even despite the repression, couriers, drivers, migrant domestic workers and factory workers in both Hong Kong and China have stood up, they've protested, they've struck for their rights. So we stand with them and we demand that they're free to organize. What's disgusting? Union busting. What's disgusting?
Union busting.
What's disgusting?
Union busting.
What's disgusting?
Union busting.
What's disgusting?
Union busting.
What's disgusting?
Union busting.
And a chant came up in the democracy movement in Hong Kong in 2020. Resist tyranny, join a union. Resist tyranny, join a union. Resist tyranny,
Join the union.
resist tyranny,
Join the union.
resist tyranny,
Join the union.
resist tyranny.
Join the union.
I'd like to invite now Xiao Zhang from June 4th Sparks, who was a student leader at Tiananmen Square and has kept fighting for democratic rights and freedoms since.
Thank you. In January next year, Li Zhuren and Zhou Xintong will face trial again on fabric charge of the inciting subversion. They have been detained illegally and unjustly for over 1,500 days. 36 years, the Chinese Communist Party used the deadly weapon of the mass destruction against the peaceful protest. Thousands of people were killed or wounded. For 36 years, it was banned the public from even speaking of this massacre. For 30 decades, Hong Kong kept the memory alive, lighting candles, gathered in vigil, standing for truth. But under the national security law, even remembrance has been criminalized. The Chinese Communist Party regime and the Hong Kong government violate their recognition of the International Bill of Human Rights. The current trial of these commemorators is not separate from that history. It is a continuation of the massacre. A massacre not only of human bodies, but of the memory itself. We must continue this commemoration because commemoration is resistance. It spreads like fire, carried from the one heart to another, crossing borders and generations. One day, that the fire will consume the CCP and every other authoritarian regime. In their place, the possibility of democracy, liberty, and equality for all will rise. Li Zhuren stand with the students and the workers during the 1989 democracy movement, witnessed the Tiananmen massacre firsthand. Zhou Xintong has continued to uphold the value of and the principle of the democracy and the human rights, keep the memory alive and carrying it forward. This courage reminds us that the persistence is powerful. every act of the remembrance, every defense of truth, every effort to overcome fear is a spark that defines silence. This is not only their fight. This is a fight of everyone who believes that the truth cannot be banned. We must defend the right to protest, the right to organize, the right to speak freely. For without those, democracy and justice cannot breathe. Let's keep the flame alive. After the immediate and unconditional release of the Li Zhuoren and Zhou Xintong and all prisoners of the consciousness, let us make a fair for end to autocracy, to realization of the true democracy, political, economic, and social, in Hong Kong, in China, and beyond. Let us stand firm. Let us persistence. Let us resistance. Let us solidarity all opposed people. Commemoration is not an act of the past. It is the change of a pattern, promise to the future. Let us chanting together. Free Li Zhuoren. Free Li Zhuoren. Free Li Zhuoren. Free Li Zhuoren. Free Zhou Xintong. Free Zhou Xintong. Free all prisoners of consciousness. Free all prisoners of consciousness. Remember June 4th. Remember June 4th. And autocracy. And autocracy.
Democracy now! Democracy now! Democracy now! Democracy now! I'm going to move us straight on to our next solidarity speaker. That is Hannah Webb, who's a barrister, just like Chow Tung, and the co-chair of the Haldane Society of Socialist Lawyers.
Thank you. The right to organise, the right to protest, these are not luxuries. They are the bedrock of any society that claims to respect human dignity and justice. Chow Tung and Lee Cheuk have already spent 4 years in detention awaiting trial. 4 years in a system where bail is almost impossible and where the charges themselves are so vague that no one can be certain what actually amounts to an offence until the state decides to prosecute. Now we've learnt their trial's been postponed again. This isn't justice, this is punishment by process. It's the state's way of breaking people before they ever get to see the inside of a courtroom. But what we must recognise, the attack on the right to protest, the attack on the right to organise, these attacks are not unique to Hong Kong, and we face them here in Britain as well. The government, the last government, introduced, in response to rising protests, more and more laws against protest. Criminalisation of people marching slowly. Instead of listening to protesters, they just made more and more crimes. The new Labour government hasn't overturned these new laws. No, in fact, the new Labour government is introducing more laws against protest. Sentencing of protesters is higher than it has ever been. And the crime of a similar crime to a similar offence to one that Chow Tung and Lee Cheuk face, the crime of public nuisance. Something so vague, something as vague as the subversion charges, is one where people also can face up to 10 years imprisonment. Chow Tung is a barrister who chose to use her skills in defence of human rights. And she's been targeted, not despite being a lawyer, but because she is one. Because lawyers who defend dissidents, who organise for justice, who refuse to be complicit in repression, are dangerous to authoritarian power. When lawyers can't operate independently and we cannot defend those the government sees as unpopular, the persecuted, the criminalised, without becoming targets ourselves, that is when the rule of law and when democracy dies. The struggle for the right to protest in Hong Kong is the same struggle we face in Britain, the struggle for workers' rights, for freedom of assembly and to challenge state power. So I stand in solidarity with you and yeah, all political prisoners must be released.
Thank you.
I send you solidarity from Unison, the union that I work for, when I get the flag. Trade unionists say, free all political prisoners and free the Hong Kong 3 Alliance. Unison is a trade union founded on principles of democratic participation, free from the interference of government. We are the largest trade union in Britain. We represent over 1.3 million members working in public services. We have always been a proudly internationalist union. I don't need to tell you that worldwide, including in Hong Kong, free, independent and democratic trade unions are essential engines of national development. We drive economic growth through decent work and fair wages, reduce inequality via social protections, and strengthen democracy through practicing democracy internally, civil rights and policy influence. And trade unions are recognised and protected in that role through the International Labour Organisation's fundamental rights at work. Rather than being a crime, these are recognised as universal human rights. That includes the right to freedom of association, freedom to collectively bargain, freedom, or the freedoms, the enabling freedoms that enable everything else to happen. And that these belong to everyone. And Unison's affiliation to the Labour Party actually shows that it is possible to practice free, independent and democratic unionism while being both a supportive and at times strong critical voice within a political party. And whether in apartheid South Africa, Brazil, or with the founding of the Hong Kong Confederation of Trade Unions in 1990, trade unions have consistently led movements for greater democratic participation in national governance. And international solidarity among unions and ordinary people has been and will remain a vital and sustaining force through these struggles. Unison calls for the immediate release of all those already sentenced. We call for the release of the former Hong Kong Confederation of Trade Unions leader Cheuk and human rights lawyer Chow Tung. And we extend our unwavering solidarity to all workers in Hong Kong, struggling against exploitation and injustice in their workplaces. Until that happens, Unison will stand firmly with our partners at the Hong Kong Labour Rights Monitor. And we will continue to advocate for all of this because it is the cause of all workers everywhere. And at Unison, we will continue to urge the Labour Party and the Labour government to raise these issues and with the Chinese embassy and the Hong Kong authorities to free all political prisoners and the 3 who are soon to be facing their sentences. So solidarity with you all today, solidarity with you all tomorrow, Your courage inspires us. Thank you.
Thank you, Gemma. Live through arts.
Thank you, Ben. Dear past and friends, I'm Ming Wai. I'm the co-founder of the drama company Stage 24. We dissolved in 2021 since the implementation of national security law in Hong Kong. And also, I'm a volunteer of 24 candlelight vigil organized by Hong Kong Islands in Victoria Park for many years. On every June 4 night, I stood among tens of thousands of Hong Kong people. What's my job was dedicated, hand out candles and give announcement at the stage as a stage team member. I witnessed with my own eyes that all the candlelight vigil was peaceful, lawful, and dignified. Police, actually, they issued a letter of no objection, and quite a lot of police officers were present to offering help to maintain order. And of course, all the participants, they do so, come to mourn, to commemorate, and to live peacefully after the event. And afterward, the venue, the football field, was cleaned with care by all the participants, often left in better state than before. So this was not violence. It was not incitement. It was not incitement. It was a city that we commemorate June 4 massacre together. But our leader, Cheuk and Chow, now they are being prosecuted of inciting subversion of state power. The case has been delayed again and again. They have been detained for more than 1,500 days already. The weaponization of law falls silent, and it just replaces justice with fear. Hong Kong was an open society where the open debate was legal, and we legally can have the candlelight vigil in Victoria Park. However, now they've been prosecuted as a very serious crime. So when I know Tung, she just stand alone in the court and defending herself because she needs to defend herself, okay, just against the full weight of national security regimes, is profoundly heartbreaking. Because we all know that this trial is not of individual. This is the trial for every Hong Kong people, tens of thousands of Hong Kong people who have commemorated June 4 massacre for the past 35 years. So I'm here sincerely ask the international community and also the British government, please do not look away.
Oh, it's Krusty.
Please do not look away.
Hey, look, it's Krusty. Take off the balaclava, Krusty. Krusty the communist. Krusty.
Do you know the words? Do you know the words? Yeah, can you sing it?
Krusty.
Don't touch me, mate. Do not touch me.
I'm not touching you.
You are
putting my
touching
hand
me.
in front of it.
You're touching me. Take your hand off my megaphone.
Hey, Krusty.
Lord.
Take off the balaclava.
Yeah, good. Yes, free hit.
Give me the fucking balaclava. Fuck you.
Not your business.
Fuck you.
Not your business. Go back. Not your business.
Fuck you.
No,
fuck you.
Krusty.
Fuck you.
Krusty the communist.
Oh, fuck
Krusty
you.
the communist.
Fuck you.
Krusty.
Get the fuck away.
Krusty.
Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away.
You get the fuck away, Krusty.
You get the fuck away.
You get the fuck away, Krusty.
You get the fuck away.
Krusty's got his ass
piss
up
off,
the
mate.
CCP.
When you move in a China, when you move in a China,
你也操你妈！滚！
操你妈！操你妈！中共是邪恶的！操你妈！操你妈！操你妈！操你妈！操你妈！
Hey guys, give him some space. Give him some space. Give him some space.
You're one to talk, dude.
Listen, guys,
You're alright.
do not fall into his little game. He wants you to beat him up. He goes to places. This guy goes to places.
At least I'm not a racist like Lily Hand. At least I'm not a
Hey,
racist.
Krusty, how am I a
At least I'm
racist?
not a racist.
So, Krusty, criticizing a government is a racist? Criticizing a government
No,
is
you are a racist. You are a racist. You are a racist.
Criticizing a government is
You are a
racism.
racist.
Why are you shaking, Krusty? Because you're a pussy.
No, you're a pussy.
I'm not shaking, mate.
Pussy, mate. Move out of my way. 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 Move out of my way.
Holy shit. Krusty is a racist. Joe Plummerson. Yeah.
There's no need to fight. There's no need to fight. There's no need to fight. Let go of each other. Let go of each other. Let go, guys. Calm down. No need to talk that fucking thing. Guys, fucking hit me, guys. Come on. You're the one fucking hitting me.
Hey, Krusty, Joe Plummerson. Joe Plummerson. How's it going, Joe Plummerson?
You're the one hitting me.
I didn't hit you.
Now move out of my way.
Joe Plummerson.
Well, I'm allowed to move on.
Guys, no fighting. No fighting. Guys, no fighting. No fighting.
You're a racist, Krusty. You're a racist.
Guys, calm down.
No, you're a racist.
You're the racist.
Krusty is a racist.
Guys, please, no fighting.
Racist. You're a racist.
You're the racist, mate.
Nah, you are.
You're the racist.
Joe Plummerson is a racist.
Lily Hand is the racist.
Oh, you know my name? I know your name, Joe Plummerson. His name is Joe Plummerson.
What is this?
Canadian trust fund kid, rich kid from Canada. Rich kid from Canada comes to every protest, does the opposite thing, tries to provoke a reaction, which is what he's getting. He's getting his attention. Krusty's getting his attention today. Look at him.
There's no need to push each other. There's no need to touch each other, guys, please.
Who touched you?
Good old Joe Plummerson.
To touch each other.
Hey guys, let him screw the Chinese embassy because that's what he wants to do. He's got his ass so far up.
Sir, relax. Sir, relax.
It's alright, Krusty, I'm filming you being violent as well, just like what you're doing to us. I haven't touched you.
Yeah, you have.
You want to try and press charges
Yeah, you
against
have, mate.
everybody here, don't you, Krusty?
Yeah, you have, mate.
Joe Plummerson.
That's it.
That's your name, Joe Plummerson.
Guys, please just go that side for me, please, guys.
You are the one involved.
Guys, please go that side.
Oh, the police is coming now.
Call the police.
It's coming now.
Get them here. Get them here.
Pull down.
Yeah,
Don't
get them
in
here.
trouble. Don't get in trouble. Guys.
Please, guys.
You make trouble.
You're pushing the
No, I'm not doing. I'm just talking to you.
Guys, relax. Calm
He's
down.
got his China embassy security guards.
There's no need to protect anybody.
Sorry, man.
No problem.
It's just your job, I know.
that's
I know.
it.
Guys,
Krusty. Whoa, don't push him into me.
There's no need to push. Guys, relax. It's the road.
Guys, this is hilarious. We got Krusty here. He's getting chased away. He's totally ruined the event. Everybody's just hounding him.
Excuse me, guys. Hello. Guys, move away from this car, please. Move away from this car. Guys, move away from this car, please.
Touch me.
Move away from this car.
Where's my speaker, mate? Give me my speaker. Where's my speaker? Jim. Who's got my speaker?
Who's got his speaker, man? Don't steal his
fuck
stuff.
off, mate.
Don't steal his stuff. He's a wanker, but don't steal his stuff.
You are CCP.
Who's got my speaker?
You know?
Who's got my speaker? Oh, fuck off, mate.
Guys,
Shut the hell up, mate.
You're blocking the road. Guys, you're blocking the road. Move.
Piss off.
Krusty, just go away, man.
You go away, dude.
No, well, yeah.
Well, what? Well, what?
Well, go
Why do I
away.
take orders from you?
You don't take orders from me. You take orders from the CCP. You take orders from the CCP, Krusty.
Don't touch me again.
So, Krusty, how am I a racist then?
Perpetrators of the massacre are called to account. And also, they're daring to suggest that, you're not welcome here. 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 Why don't you just go away?
No, you're...
Please go away. Fuck off.
Go away!
Betrayer! 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 Democracy! Betrayer!
It's a wonderful thing.
Guys,
the world's largest
he's a rich Canadian trust fund kid. He comes to lots of protests to provoke people. Oh, now you knock over a lady.
CCP, shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
I'd just like to ask everyone...
This guy comes to lots of protests. He comes to different protests and he tries to get a reaction, and he's getting one right now. I've seen him at vegan protests where he eats meat in front of people. He's a loser. Krusty! Krusty, why do you go to vegan protests? Why do you go to vegan protests and eat meat? Why do you go to vegan protests and eat meat there? Look at his man bun. Man bun, Krusty. You've got a man bun. You should das lang.
Revisionist scum! Revisionist! Revisionist scum! Revisionist scum! Revisionist scum! Revisionist scum! Fuck you! Revisionist scum! Fuck! Go back to China! Go back to Russia! Revisionist scum!
Krusty's about to cry. Look at those tears in his eyes.
You love China. You can go back to China, okay? Go to Moscow.
You love China.
Go to Pyongyang. Go to Havana. Go back to your fatherland, Russia.
All right, anyway, you're boring now. Bye-bye. He's boring. Leave him alone.
Not as boring as you, mate.
He's boring. Hold on, actually, I need a photo op with Krusty. Hold on, let's get a photo. Here we go. Come on, hey! Photo op with Krusty. Photo op with Krusty. La la la. Don't touch me, or I will fuck you up.
Touch me.
I'll fuck you up.
Fuck me up.
And I'm a racist. That sounded pretty racist to me. That little mimicking of her language there.
Oh my god.
Racist.
Why you film?
Because he's like gathering information and intelligence. What he wants to do is he wants to press charges on people. He goes to different protests and he does the opposite. He likes to provoke.
You're communist spy. Depression us. Don't touch me. Oh, you're foot kicking me, huh?
This is the best. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up, man. You've made my day, Krusty.
That's great.
You have made my day. This video is going to go viral. Just like the Brendan Kavanaugh video where 2.4 million people watched. And then you were seen on somebody's live stream, weren't you? Somebody was doing a live stream. They said, oh, it's the guy who was on Brendan Kavanaugh's video. And then you hid. You hid from them.
I am female!
Oh, female!
Oh, yeah, you're not racist, right? Krusty's not racist, guys.
I'm female! Don't talk to me!
I'm racist against lunatics.
You're a lunatic showing up like this, man. You're calling everybody else a lunatic? You're the lunatic. Look at you. With your China, you come into a Hong Kong protest with a China flag wrapped around you with a big megaphone. You're the frickin' lunatic guy. And you've got a man bun. With a little ribbon in your man bun.
Listen to me, this sentence. Our full name is the Hong Kong Alliance in support of patriotic democratic movement of China. CCP
每个人被迫着发出最后的吼声，起来！
Gwen Kai! Gwen Kai! Gwen Kai!
我们万众一心，同心一海阔天军，天军，天军，起来！不要做奴隶的人们。
Thank you. I'm crossing the road, mate.
Thank you. 中华民族到了最危险的时候，每个人被迫着发出最后的吼声。
Why are you shaking, Krusty?
起来！
Why are you
起
shaking?
来！
Why are you
起
shaking?
来！
Why are you shaking?
Why are you a racist? Why are you an idiot?
You're a racist.
No, I'm not. You're a racist.
No, you're not. You're a racist.
It's a childish racist.
Can you come and have a chat with me? Tell me what's happened
Yeah,
before
sure. Okay.
What's happened before
Sure,
we
but I'm going to film this interaction.
What's happened?
Okay, this guy shows up. This is an anti-Chinese Communist Party rally to support people from Hong Kong. And this guy shows up with his China flag. He's supporting the Chinese Communist Party. He's trying to provoke everybody and get a reaction out of everybody. It's a very sensitive subject for all of these guys here. And this guy is trying his best to wind everybody up. It's a very peaceful protest, and then he shows up and all hell breaks loose. I just told your colleague what's going on, so you can probably talk to him. But this guy needs to be ejected from here as soon as possible because he's winding everybody up, and this is a health and safety risk. Krusty's shaking. Look how you're shaking, man. This is a great video. Oh, so he's allowed to wind everybody up, but we're not allowed to film him. I'm documenting this event.
You're filming him, saying he's shaking. He's being provocative.
Yeah. Oh, so he's not being provocative.
Don't stop him.
It's okay. Calm down, guys.
We're all adults, aren't we? Let's behave on this side. Let's
Sure.
be the bigger
I mean,
adults
but
on
he
this
needs to
side.
get the hell out of here.
Okay, we're trying to deal with that. What's not
Yeah.
helping though is you coming over there. So you stay this side, okay, and be the bigger people, and we'll try and deal with him. He's obviously got some issues.
I'll respect you.
Okay,
I respect you. Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Obviously, you seem very sensible. You're articulate. I can speak to you. He is not, so he's going to take a little bit more of a cuddle to deal with. Okay.
Don't cuddle him. Don't cuddle him. The fleas might jump onto your head.
If you don't mind, then. So while we deal with
Yeah.
this,
Well, I'm going to stay here though because I can film it.
Well, in that case, you're not listening to us, so we'll leave you to it then.
No, I'm listening to you. You told me to stay away. I'm staying away.
You're holding a lawful protest. He's trying to counter the protest.
Yeah.
We're trying to calm the situation. You've got a camera pointed at me. So
I have. You've got a camera pointed at me too.
Mine's off.
Is it? You should probably turn your camera on. So we got the protest over here. And then over here, we got Krusty the Communist. Apparently, one of the guys that I was talking with said that Krusty stalked him after one of the...
Enjoying yourself here, Louis? It's very distracting.
I'm okay, Joe. How are you, Joe? Yes, he's getting arrested. Yes. Why is he trying to perform fellatio on the police officer? Look at his red face. It's almost as red as the flag.
You want to live in a police state?
Exactly, he wants to live in a police state. Krusty in the meat wagon, Krusty in the meat wagon, la 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 la, la 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 la. Krusty's in the meat wagon. Bye bye, Krusty! Oh God! That is too good. That is too good. Oh man! Oh man! Let's see. Can wave to the camera, Krusty. Oh man, and there's his megaphone there in his little bag, Krusty's little Primark bag. Have fun, Krusty! Have a good time, Krusty!
Thank you, thank you. Very good.
Everybody say bye to Krusty!
Go to the police! Go to hell!
And Krusty is out of here. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, last time.
Okay, so this is what Krusty did. She's bruised now. Okay, yeah.